Hello to everybody. My name is Islah Arafa from Tripoli, Libya, and graduate in Tripoli University Architecture and Urban Planning Department. Postgraduate master degree from Barcelona University, and now I am a student in PhD degree Architecture Department in Okan University, Istanbul. This video is prepared for our course Arch 581 Sustainable and Green Building to giving overview for our thesis subject. My subject is a smart city, as you can show in the slide, is a smart city and how I can achieve it in Tripoli, Libya. The smart city evolution, the smart city concept started appearing in time with a different terms and perspective as means to define urban technology evolution. Late 1990s started discussing about smart city and ICT from different perspective and the use of different terms. As you can see here in the chart, in the diagram, you can see here the smart city is started from 1994 with digital city and now and growing up to 1940 and 1950, and this is still growing up to now. Smart city definition. Smart cities use information communication technology ICT to engage citizens to deliver cities services and to enhance urban systems. You can see here in the diagram we divided the circle by 4 quarters. In the first half we have cities, and in the second half we have ICT technology. In the cities we can divide it by 2 also for the urban system and social system, and everyone they have many items. In the second hand of ICT we have the hardware broadband and the software application, and for everyone also they can divide it by many items. In this slide we can show here, you can see the trends leading to a smart city. We have political trends, we have the government, citizen, and information. Socially powered consumers and demanding more transparency and accountability from city government, corporation, and non-government organization. In the second trend, we have here technological trends, and in the technological trends, rapid decreases in the cost of computing and communication technology has led to the rise of the internet, big data, cloud-based computing. As a result, millions and millions of software based and hardware based sensors are being deployed, installed, and controlled across our communities. I have here a little bit, I pass some examples. I take Master City as the city in Arabic countries. It's not exact to my situation because it's the city started from zero, and my situation, it's existing city, and I want to develop it and to make it a smart city. The city for a master, it's built on an existing desert land situated 15 kilometers east of central Abu Dhabi, adjacent to the airport, designed by Foster and Partner as a high-profile British firm of architects. The site is around 700 hectares and it's mixed use. The population is around 4,000, and it will be maybe they accepted to be from 5,000 up to 90,000 people. Sustainable city, providing the highest, you can see here the master plan of the city and the distribution for all facilities start here from yellow. For the residential, you have here the city center with red color, and you have culture and other education facilities with the blue, and the industrial with violet color. The sustainable providing the highest quality of life with the lowest environmental footprint, 100% renewable energy, zero waste net, zero carbon, fossil fuel-free zone. You can see here some photos for the city, for the smart city master. You can see here the company Siemens. You can see the residential complex here with 500 units. You can see here international renewable energy, and you can see the other facilities like master science and technology. The second example is Vijayaswa. It's sustainable smart town in Japan. Sustainable town, it's built in 47 acres, 1,000 household, a strong eco consensus, Japan's town, and ready to be it's already opened in 2014. The project is aimed to combine current eco-friendly technologies such as wind, solar power, and electrical. You can see here the master plan and the distribution, the smart solutions here to the city, and you can see the main park of the city with other some facilities. Here the achieving, we can show in this diagram, here is some photos about the smart city, in the park city center, in the houses, and also in the parking area. Achieving eco-friendly and comfortable living with the adaptation of passive design to street or zone of the town, delivering sunlight and breeze to the entire town in Vijayaswa city. The third example is Songdo, smart town in South Korea. The master plan, it's involved 7 areas, as you can see here. The 7 area, it's started from Songdo Mall, Dragon Village, Songdo Tower, Songdo Community, and Songdo Village, and also the Songdo Culture Park and Songdo Industrial Park. You can see here in the diagram the main. Here you can see the city-wide area, all the city, and after that we have some examples about the commercial building, residential area, and the transportation. In this diagram, we can see the concept of the smart houses and how is the technology entered to the house, started for all type of facilities by internet and access network. You can sit here, for example, in your house, and you can catch all information about healthcare, about government, about banking, about education, about places of work, and also about the remote control and other some facilities. Here you can see some photos also in this slide about the Songdo. Here is the park, here is the main walk canal, and here is the education park, the intelligent system here in the education facilities, and here the free zone for the economic. The fourth example is Barcelona Smart City. Barcelona is the smart city, is the city of the Mediterranean, smart city in the Mediterranean region. It is the mirror of the future European, establishing itself as an economic engine, providing quality public space and attractive citizen attention. It is the city to move forward and shape future. The vision of the city is to be self-sufficient, and here we can do with the productive of neighborhooding, living a human and zero commission. And you can see here the layers of the city, starting from the environment and what is including inside the environment, and other layers related with the public and private facilities, infrastructure, public social services, and the other files, and the system which has working GIS system and ICT tools. After I passed through some examples, we have here some table, make comparison between this smart cities and what is the concept of these cities, what is the strategies, and what is the challenges, and what is the innovation of all these cities. After I finish all this all these examples and giving introduction and the definition of the smart cities, I will pass to my case study. And as I told in the previous slide or in the beginning of the video, I tried to make a smart city in Tripoli, Libya. Who don't know Tripoli? Who don't know Libya? Libya is the north of Africa, covers around 1,700,000 540 square kilometers of land. It's the 17th largest nation or cities or countries in the land area. Libya became an independent in 1951 and has population around 6,733 approximately in the census of 2012, and it's related about its nations about 4 people per square kilometer. You can here see the location of the Libya location map. Also, I will pass a little bit quickly about Tripoli. This is the capital of the Libya. The sub-region, it's Tripoli sub-region. Its area about 1,595 kilometer. The population, according to 2006, it's around 1,344 individuals. The area contains settlement having local, regional, national importance and serving the urban, functional and agglomeration area. Contains 85% from Tripoli sub-region and around 27 of the Libya population, which means quarter of the population is living in the city center. Here you can see the Tripoli map, the fabric element here. It's divided by 3. We have the fabric for the development of the city. It's divided by 3 element. The first element, it's the old city, which is shown in dark brown color here, and the second element, it's light orange color, and it is also it's a classical and Italian fabric, and the third one, it's the modern fabric. What I hope, I wish in the next video I will show the obstacle and the challenges which is make Tripoli city, which I have in the Tripoli city, and how I can avoid all these things and present it in the future as a smart city for Libya. Thank you for your listening and my watching presentation.